everyone, welcome to Total Body. My name is Brittany. I'm going to be taking you all through a 45-minute full body workout. We've got some upper body, some lower body, and some core work with some little short bursts of cardio in between. I don't know if you know, but today is a super important national holiday. That's right, it's National Squat Day. So I have a really fun workout planned for you. We're going to do a little squat burnout at the end, so stay tuned for that. Let's get started with that working warm-up. So go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and start with some little tiny shoulder rolls going backwards. Release that tension in your shoulders and get ready for this full body workout. Take it back a couple times, and then we'll just go ahead and move into those forward shoulder rolls. One more back. All right, go ahead and take it to those forward shoulder rolls. Little by little, feeling the stress relief in those shoulders. One more. All right, go ahead, take your arms into T. We're gonna start with some little tiny arm circles going forward, and you can just go ahead and make them bigger and bigger as you stretch out those shoulders and expand those rotator cuffs. And if you wanna add in a little step touch with your toes as you warm up your arms, like I said, this is a full body workout, so get your whole body warm. We'll do 1, 2, 3 more. Now go ahead and meet me back at T. We're gonna take it into little arm circles backwards now. Continuing with that step touch if you want. Again, slowly making those circles bigger and bigger and feeling that stretch in those rotator cuffs as you swing those arms backwards, bigger and bigger. We'll do 3 more of these big backwards arm circles. 1, 2, and 3. Now you can go ahead and cross one arm over the other, feeling that stretch in your chest. Again, if you still want to continue with that step touch, go for it. All right, go ahead and meet me at standing. Take one more. We're gonna go into some alternating hip turnouts. So we'll be with our feet about shoulder width apart, and then just go ahead and pick one leg up and send it backwards as you stretch out that inner hip area in your groin, alternating one foot at a time, feeling that stretch within your pelvic muscles and your hips and your outer thighs. Go ahead and get one more on each side. We're going to take it into some side lunges now. So again, we're going to stand feet shoulder width apart, take one foot up, step it laterally into your side lunge. Weight goes in that heel that's stepping out. We're going for some side lunges, warming up those legs. We'll do a few of these, and then we're gonna work on some high kicks, alternating each leg. So just stay with me here for these side lunges. We've got one more on each side. One and the other. All right, now we're gonna go for those alternating high kicks. So just go ahead and kick one arm out, meeting that opposite finger. If you can't kick so high, maybe you can't meet your finger, that's okay. Just go as high as is comfortable for you. Feel that stretch in the back of your hamstring as you kick as high as you can. Try not to bend that bottom knee to compromise it in order to make your kick higher. Work on that form. Form is very important, and it starts in that warm-up. One more each side. All right, meet me back at standing, feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna go ahead and pick your arms back up in that T position, and we're gonna go for some windmills. So take your fingertips, reach them down for that opposite toe, stand it back up in your T, and repeat on the other side. We're gonna be doing some windmills. Once again, feeling that stretch in our outer hamstrings. This will be our last exercise of this warm-up portion of our workout. Next up, we'll have our first cardio burst of today's workout. So go ahead and get one more on each side. All right, so for today's first cardio spurt, we have 20 seconds of hard work with 10 seconds of rest in between, and we're gonna go through it 3 times. It's only one exercise, so that exercise is gonna be a broad jump to a shuffle. So give yourself some surface area to take a nice long leap in. You're gonna start arms up by your ears, swing them down by your hips, and jump as far as you can, shuffle it back, and repeat for your broad jump to your shuffle. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. Get ready to raise that heart rate with our first cardio burst. And 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds on the clock. We're going for that broad jump to a backwards shuffle. Only 20 seconds. We've already halfway through that first one before we get our first 10-second rest period. Work hard, earn that rest. Last one. All right, we're at that rest. We got 10 seconds on the clock to rest. Shake out those legs, prepare to do it all again another time. Right here. Jump as far as you can. Step it back, quick feet, repeat. 10 seconds on the clock. If you want, just go ahead and step it forward as fast as you can. Quick feet back. Take that other leg forward, quick feet back. We're at our 10-second rest period. Prepare to do it one last time to close out this first cardio block. In 3, 2, and 1. Jump it up, quick feet back. Don't forget that option to step if maybe jumping is not in your practice today. 10 seconds to complete this cardio block. Keep it up, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Last one. All right, great job. Go ahead and get some water. We have our first strength circuit coming your way. So I'll go ahead and explain what's coming. Maybe take it to a step touch like we did in that warm up as you keep your heart rate up. All right, so I don't know if I said in the intro, but make sure you have a floor mat and some little dumbbells for this workout, because we're gonna be starting with that strength portion now, so you'll need those weights. So we'll have 40 seconds of hard work, 10 seconds of rest in between. We have 3 exercises that we're gonna be going through. We'll have we have 40 seconds of hard work with 10 seconds of rest in between, but in between circuits, you'll have a 40-second rest period. So there'll be 2 circuits, 3 exercises within it. So I'll go ahead and demo that first exercise. We're gonna have an alternating reverse lunge. Like I said, 40 seconds on the clock. So you're gonna start with those dumbbells down by your side, feet shoulder width apart. Pick up one foot, step it vertically right behind you, in line with that front heel. Your back knee should hover slightly above the ground. Your front knee should be perpendicular to your bottom heel. All right, that's your alternating reverse lunge. Next up, we have hammer curl to a lateral raise. You're just gonna leave those dumbbells where they are. Bring it up to meet your shoulders for that hammer curl. Lower it back down using those bicep muscles. Lift them up using your shoulders and your lats for that lateral raise. Next up, we've got some rainbows. So we'll just be on that mat. You're gonna go ahead and take it into this tabletop position, shoulders over your wrists, and then you're gonna go ahead and start one foot on the opposite side of that other foot, and then you're just gonna make a rainbow with that toe, drawing it from one side of your body to the other. We'll have 40 seconds on each leg. Last up, you're gonna stay down on the ground. We have alternating plank touches with a push-up. So now you're gonna get up from that tabletop position into this high plank position, shoulders over your wrists, and then you're gonna go ahead and tap each shoulder, opposite hand to opposite shoulder, and then you're gonna take it into a push-up. Option here to take it down to your knees. All right, so those are your 3 exercises. So let's go ahead, or 4 exercises actually. Let's go ahead and get started. I will start the timer for those alternating reverse lunges in 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds on the clock. Meet me for your alternating reverse lunges. If you need to push your mat in the way, you probably should do that. Okay, We have 30 seconds left to go on these alternating reverse lunges. 20 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds of rest headed your way before we take it in to those hammer curls to a lateral raise. 10 seconds to go here. We're stepping it back. Our weight remains in that front heel. Last one. Great job. All right, we got 10 seconds to rest on the clock. Next up, we have that hammer curl. Lower them down slowly to the lateral raise. 7 seconds to go of your rest. Take a last breath of air. 2 and 1. Drive those dumbbells up. Meet your shoulders. Lower them down slowly. Take it into your lateral raise. Really working out those shoulders and those biceps on that hammer curl. Less than 30 seconds to go here. Keep it up. Remember to brace your core on all exercises that we do. Really engage those core muscles, even though this is mainly focused on your biceps and those shoulders. 8 seconds to go here. Keep it up. 2 and 1. All right, we got 10 seconds on the clock. Pull that mat in if you need. We got 40 seconds of rainbows coming your way. Or actually, oops, sorry. Clock had a malfunction. Okay, 40 seconds of rainbows. We're staying on one side. You're just drawing a rainbow with that back toe. Going from one side to the other side of the foot that is on the ground. Really feeling this in those glutes. We got 10 seconds left on this side. Really feel that burn before we go ahead and switch to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and take it to the other side. Beginning in 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the other side. We got 40 seconds on the clock here. Again, we're just drawing that nice big rainbow, using that glute to draw with your toe. Squeezing our core on this. Try to keep your hips squared above that ground as you draw your rainbow. 10 seconds to go here. Next up, we have that alternating plank tap with a push-up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 10 seconds on the clock here. Get ready for that alternating push-up. If you want to get in that high plank position, or you take it to your knees for that push-up position, option is yours. We're beginning right now. Hit one side, hit the other, take it down for your push-up, and bring it back up. Again, remember that option. You can take it to your knees and slowly lower your body down to the floor. Push it back up using those chest muscles. Tap one side of your shoulder, alternate to the other side, and then bring it back down to your push-up. 15 seconds to go here. Going at whatever pace suits you, challenges you for today. Last one right here. All right, great job. We're getting ready for that reverse lunge. Like I said, we have a 40-second rest period before blocks or between blocks. So go ahead and take a water break if you need it. Get some last couple of deep breaths of air. Pick up those weights when you're ready. We're going into that alternating reverse lunge like we did in that first round of this circuit. A little over 5 seconds left of your rest. Get in position. And right here. Step it back, squeezing those glutes. Lunges are really, really great glute work. 30 seconds on the clock. We step it back, drawing a straight line from your front heel to your back knee. as you bring it down. You don't want your knee to go directly into the floor though. You want about an inch or two between the floor and your back knee. Keep it up. 10 more seconds on the clock. You got this. Last one right here. All right. Great job. We got 15 seconds of rest on the clock here. Prepare with those hammer curls to lateral raise. We're doing it once more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're taking it into that hammer curl, slowly lowering down those dumbbells, working against gravity, lifting it up for that lateral raise, and lowering them back down to our thighs. Over 20 seconds to go here. Really feeling this in those biceps and those shoulders as we alternate in this combination exercise. Keep it up. Focusing on that breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep it up. 5 seconds before we get our next rest period. Last one. All right. 15 seconds of rest on that clock. Pull in that mat. We've got 40 seconds to hit each side. Beginning in 3, 2, 1. Get in that tabletop position. We're drawing rainbows. One side only, 40 whole seconds before we have a break and hit that other side. Keep it up. Remembering to brace that core, keeping our hips square right above the floor. Really feeling that tension in our glutes. They're on fire. 10 more seconds on this side before you get a little break. Keep it up for 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15 seconds of rest on the clock here. We're gonna hit that other side once more before we take it into the plank taps with a push-up. Get ready, in position. We're going for that other side in 3, 2, and 1. Draw some rainbows. Keep it up. Keeping our whole leg engaged. Pointing that toe. Less than 30 seconds to go here. No more rainbows after we close out this 20 seconds. Keep it up. Ten more seconds on the clock here. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've got one more exercise left of this strength circuit. It's gonna be that alternating plank tap with a push-up. So prepare, we're going in 5. If you wanna take it to those knees or that high plank position, we're going right here. Tap one side, bring it down, lower it down to the ground for that push-up, using those chest muscles, and repeating. We're about to close out our first strength circuit of today's workout. If you set your intentions, remember to keep them high for the rest of this workout. Why'd you sign on today? Remind yourself when things are getting tough, you're feeling tired. Why did you log on to this 45-minute YouTube class with me today? Last one, right here. Lower it down. All right. Great job. You closed out your first strength circuit. Next up, we actually have some abs coming your way. So if you want to get some water, you can actually just lay down on your mat. Okay, so for that ab circuit, we have three exercises, 30 seconds of hard work, 10 seconds of rest in between. We're gonna go through it twice. Those exercises we have are flutter kicks, sit-ups with a punch, toe reaches, and at the end of that, we're just gonna hold a hollow body hold for 10 seconds long. So I'll take you through it. I'll demo that first exercise, but In between that rest period, I'll go ahead and demo the ones that are coming after. So no need to worry if you don't know what those exercises are that I just stated. But first off, we'll have that flutter kick. All right, so you're just gonna lay down on your back. You're gonna get in this hollow hold position with your feet about 6 inches above the ground and your arms down by your hips and your shoulders about 6 inches above the ground. If you wanted, you could go ahead and lay that upper body above the ground and only use those feet. But we're going for some flutter kicks. We're just crossing one leg over the other, just like that. Getting started for 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds of rest coming up before we hit those sit-ups with the punch. Keep your core engaged. Remember, you can always lower that head if this is a little bit too strenuous for you. Keep it up, 10 seconds on the clock. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Really easy to forget to breathe on these ab exercises. 2 and 1. 10 seconds on the clock, take your rest. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. It's just a sit up, punching each way, beginning in 3, 2, 1. Meet me for that sit up with a punch. As you punch, you're turning each way, making sure to engage those obliques. 20 seconds left on the clock here. Using those upper ab muscles to bring your body up for that sit up and your obliques as you turn for each punch. 10 seconds on the clock. Keep it up, you're doing great. Punching each way, last one each side. All right, 10 seconds on the clock. Next up, we have toe reaches. So go ahead and lay all the way down on the ground. Get in this L position, toes to the ceiling. Reach your fingers to your toes. Meeting me for 30, right here. 30 seconds on the clock. After this, we have no rest. We're just going right into 10 seconds of that hollow hold. The same position I showed you for those flutter kicks. 15 seconds to go here. Really using those abs. If you can't reach your toes, that's okay. Just reach as far as possible. 5 seconds to go before our hollow hold for 10. 2 and 1. Take it down, just 10 seconds. Burn out those abs. Feel it in your lower core for 3, 2, and 1. All right. We have a 30-second rest period here before we're gonna do it all one more time. Getting ready for flutter kicks. If you want to go ahead and take it into a core stretch, you could get into the heel stretch, looking up to the ceiling, feeling that stretch in your abs. Hitting the circuit one more time in 10. All right, getting ready for those flutter kicks in 3, 2, and 1. Flutter kicks for 30. 25 seconds on the clock here. Really working those lower abs. Option to lower that head. Place those hands under your bottom for some extra support. Keep it up here. Burn out those abs. Remember why you signed on. I know your abs are on fire. Just work through it. Embrace the burn. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, you got 10 seconds on the clock. Stretch out those abs. Take some deep breaths of air. We're going for sit-ups with alternating punches right here. Sit up, punch each way. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Meet me when you're ready. Punching each way, lowering it back down, and repeating. I like to cross my arms on sit-ups because it prevents you from pulling up your head instead of using your ab muscles. But if you like them better on your head, that's okay. Just make sure you're engaging those abs and not alternatively using those arms to lift your upper body. All right, last one. All right, 10 seconds on the clock. We're going for those toe reaches before we take it into our last 10-second hollow body hold. Right here. And 30 seconds on the clock. Toes up, reach for your them with your fingertips. Keep it up. I know those lower abs are on fire. You have less than 30 seconds before we're done burning out these abs. You can do anything for 30 seconds long. 10 seconds on the clock before we take it to our hollow body hold For 10, remember you're not gonna get a rest break. 3, 2, and 1. Take it to your lower body, hollow body hold. Sorry, that's a tongue twister, but just meet me here for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we are done burning out those abs. If you want to take it into that seal stretch once more, go ahead. All right. We are going to take it into that squat burnout now. I know you are so excited because today is National Squat Day. So, move that floor mat out of your way. We will not be needing it right now. Get some water if you need. So, for that squat burnout, it's really simple. We're gonna go through this 3 times with 25 seconds of hard work and no rest breaks between them, only between rounds. So, we'll do 25 seconds of squats, just your basic air squat. You're gonna take it in, feet shoulder width apart, weight in those heels. You're gonna sit back into a chair, squeezing at the top. Option here to add a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells down by your side. Basic air squat, 25 seconds. Once those 25 seconds are up, we're going straight into little tiny pulses. No break in between those 25 seconds for each. And then after those 25 seconds, you're just gonna hold it right here. Squat hold, 25 more seconds. And then you'll get a short rest period before we do it twice more. Get ready. I'm starting the clock. Happy National Squat Day. Beginning in 3, 2, and 1. 25 seconds on the clock. Option here, don't forget, add the dumbbell to take it up a notch or dumbbells down by your side. Up to you. Keep it up. We're really squeezing those glutes at the top, lowering it back like we're sitting into the chair. 5 seconds to go here before we take it into those tiny little pulses, really burning out those glutes. Right here. 25 seconds on the clock, just tiny little pulses. We're not doing a full squat here. Our legs will be on fire. Holding it here for 15 more seconds before a 25-second squat hold. If you need to take it up and shake those legs out at any point, by all means go ahead. Just get back into it as soon as you're able. 3, 2, hold it out right here. 25 seconds on the clock before we get a nice rest period. Stay strong. Your legs will be on fire. 15 seconds to go before we get a rest. Hold out. You can do anything for 10. Weight remains in those heels. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1. All right, stand it up. Shake out those legs. We have 30 seconds of rest on the clock. We're doing it all one more time. Get ready. Take a nice deep breath of air. Get some water if you need. We're going for it one more time. Actually, 2 more times. All right, getting ready in that squat position. 3, 2, 1. 25 seconds on the clock. We're going again, burning out those legs. Happy National Squat Day. Only way to celebrate. 15 seconds to go here. Lowering it down like you're sitting in a chair. Weight in those heels. Make sure that your toes aren't, or your knees aren't going over your toes. Last one. All right, we're taking it into 25 seconds of pulses on the clock. Remain strong. Hold out. You signed on. You made it this far. Show out. You got this. 10 seconds on the clock before we take it into the hold for 25 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're holding it here. Stay strong. 25 seconds on the clock. Keep it up. You got this. My quads are on fire. I hope yours are too. Stay strong. 10. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and shake out those legs. We are doing this once more. I told you it was a squat burnout. Mentally prepare. You're so much stronger than you think you are. You got this. Enjoy these last 15 seconds or so of rest. We're only gonna do these squats one more time. You can get through it. Shake out those legs. All right, getting in position. We begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, I know those quads are on fire. You gotta remain tough. You can do it. So on this squat, your toes should even like be slightly lifted above the ground if you wanted, because all of your body weight should be in those heels. 5 more seconds. We're going into those pulses. You know it's coming. Right here. 25 seconds of pulses. This is where your legs are really starting to give out. But remember, you're stronger than you think you are. You can do it. 10 seconds left of pulses before our last squat hold of the day. Remember, you can always shake it out if you need. I need to shake it out. My legs are on fire. Okay, right here, 25 seconds. Hold it out. You got this. You can do anything for 20 seconds. Set your mind to it. Do it. Put in the work. You got this. Don't forget to breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You only have 10 seconds to go here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I hope you enjoyed today's holiday as much as me. The workout's not over yet. We're gonna take it in to another combined arms and legs circuit. So for this one, we are just gonna actually do just the arms and legs, just the arms portion. So we're gonna take it in to some tricep kickbacks. So you're gonna get into this position, hinging at those hips, take it into this light bend in those knees, dumbbells down by your knees, and then you're just gonna bring it into this low row position, sending those dumbbells to the back of the room, really engaging those triceps. Next up, we've got some shoulder work. So go ahead and start with those dumbbells up by your head, your palms facing your face, turn them out to the sides, push them up over your head for that shoulder press, lower it back down, and repeat. So just burning out our arms for this last couple circuit of today's workout. Beginning in 3, we have 40 seconds of hard work, 10 seconds of rest in between, and we're gonna do each exercise 2 or 3 times depending how fast you get through it. Beginning in 3, 2, 1, tricep kickbacks, hinged hip position, dumbbells down by your knees, into this row position, sending those dumbbells to the back of the room, engaging that core on this tricep kickback. Keep it up. You got this. Less than 10 seconds to go here. We have a rest coming your way before we take it into those Arnold presses. Last one. All right. I know your legs are still on fire from that squat burnout. Mine are. Just shake out your legs in this short break period. We're going into those Arnold presses. In 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells up by your face, palms face your face. Turn them out. Palms now face the front of the room. Push them up overhead, lowering them back down, turning them once more, and repeating. Less than 30 seconds to go on the clock. Keep it up. Really feeling this in our shoulders. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Exhaling as you push up those dumbbells overhead. Inhaling as you lower them back down. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. We're going into those tricep kickbacks again. Preparing in that hinged hip position to send those dumbbells to the back of the room. Right here. 40 seconds on the clock. Your dumbbells are in this row position as if you're about to put something in your pocket, but then you're just thrusting those triceps back as you go for that tricep kickback, sending those dumbbells to the back of the room, really squeezing at the top, before you slowly lower those dumbbells back to that pocket position. Keep it up. 10 seconds on the clock here. We're going into that Arnold press another time. 2 and 1. All right, 15 seconds of rest on the clock. We're going into the Arnold press once more. Or we're gonna do it 2 more times. So 5 more seconds before we go into it. Right here, dumbbells up. Turn them out, push them overhead, lower them back down, and repeat. Really squeezing at the top, working against gravity to lower them down slowly. Keep it up. You got this. 20 seconds to go here. Squeezing them up overhead. Focusing on that breathing. Focusing on keeping that core braced. Less than 10 seconds to go here. So we're doing those tricep kickbacks another time, and we're doing these Arnold presses another time. Last one. All right, lower them down, shake it out. We're gonna go for those tricep kickbacks. In 3, 2, and 1. Tricep kickback, 40 seconds on the clock. Hip hinge position, dumbbells up, send them to the back of the room, lowering them down slowly. Our triceps are burning. You're squeezing them at the top, really engaging them, and then lowering them down slowly. Get a nice second or 2 at the top to feel that squeeze in your triceps. Keep it up. Again, we're keeping our core engaged. Less than 10 seconds to go here before we take it into our last set of Arnold presses to close out today's 45-minute total body workout. All right, 15 seconds on the clock. You have your last 40 seconds of hard work to close out today's workout. Give it your all, set your intention. How are you gonna end this class stronger than you started? You got this, bring it up right here. Arnold presses. You got this. Our last 30 seconds of hard work. Really squeeze those shoulders. Give it everything you got. Empty that tank for these last 20 seconds. Keep it up. You're so close, nearing that finish line before we take it into our cool down. Earn that cool down in 10 seconds. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you made it through today's workout, today's national holiday. You should be so proud of yourself. Now we're just gonna take it into our cool down. So if you wanna bring that mat in, we'll do some stretching. Just gonna close out the timer. All right. So I know your shoulders are probably hurting, your arms are a little sore from those kickbacks, so we'll just get started with this chest stretch, swinging one arm over the other. Again, our heart rates are probably still a little bit high, so if you want to add in that step touch, as you did in the warm out, to slowly lower that heart rate. Take your last arm swing. All right, right here, go ahead and cross one arm over the chest, use that opposite arm to stretch out that shoulder, keeping it up with that step touch if your heart rate is still high. Feeling that stretch in your shoulder after all those lat raises, all those Arnold presses. All right, lower back down, take another arm swing, and go ahead and swap sides. Stretching it out for a few more seconds. All right, go ahead and swing your arms up above. Go ahead and grab one elbow and pull it over the back of your head, feeling that stretch in the back of your triceps. All right, again, another big arm swing and swap sides. really stretching out those arms. All right, right here, go ahead and kick one foot forward, weight in that heel, hinge at those hips as you feel the stretch in that hamstring. So one foot is bent, one leg is bent, the other leg is straight, and that straight leg is where you should feel that stretch as you hinge at the hips. Really sitting back into it. We're gonna do a couple more seconds and we'll switch sides. All right, go ahead and swap sides. All right, next up we've got a quad stretch. So this is really good for that squat burnout that we did. I know your quads are probably on fire. Mine are. If you don't have the best balance, that's okay. But you're just gonna kick that back leg up. Try to hold that balance. If you need to grab something to hold on to help you out, that's perfectly okay. As you kind of thrust your hips forward a little bit more, you might feel that stretch a little more in those quads. But really give this one your all so you won't be so sore from our squat burnout today. But that just means you put in some hard work. All right, go ahead and swap it out. We're gonna hit that other side for our quad stretch. All right, now go ahead and just reach down for those toes. If you can't reach your toes, you can just grab one elbow with that opposite hand and hang low and slow, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings. And last stretch, all we're gonna do is a lunge on each side. So if you wanted to grab that mat and go ahead and lunge down into it, back knee on the floor, sending our hips into that front heel, feeling that stretch in your inner quad. Option here, send those arms up, look towards the ceiling, feeling that extra little bit of stretch. Lower them back down. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the other side to close out today's workout. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Like I said, I was really passionate about today's national holiday, National Squat Day. I really love leg day. So this was a lot of fun for me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Again, you can swing those arms up once more, feel that stretch. Lower them back down. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and step one foot up, bringing it up to standing one vertebrae at a time. Thank you so much for signing on and dedicating these 45 minutes to work out with me. You should be so proud of yourself if you like today's workout. Well, I guess today is the last one, but I usually teach every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. So go ahead and go to that YouTube description. Give me any feedback you had about this class, what you maybe loved, what you didn't love, any ideas or suggestions. I would really appreciate that. So thank you so much and have a great night.